military YouTube channel, which is really, really cool. It's a short video. It's almost as if it's like a bit of a hype recruitment video, but I've been sent this a couple times now and I've been told I should check it out. So we're going to watch it. We're going to have some fun. With this being their official channel, I don't know whether this is going to get copyrighted or not, but what I would say is I'm going to leave a link down below to the original video. And if you don't mind, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. It helps with that mysterious YouTube algorithm. The other thing as well is obviously check out Chug, my sponsor. They're amazing. I love them. Check out Morale if you haven't already. But also at the end of this video, I will have a vlog popping up as a suggested video. It is the Bushcraft Show vlog. It would mean the world to me if you went and checked out that vlog, because YouTube doesn't like promote content outside of what you usually do. So it would mean the world to me if you went and checked that out. Anyway, let's pull this up. Let's watch it. Let's analyze it. Let's see what they're doing in the Indian Military Academy. Okay. Look at this parade square here, where they probably do most of the drill. Oh, look at that building. Whoa. You can't just brush over something like that. Look how beautiful that is. This must be where they do conferences or ceremonies and stuff with the artwork. Oh my God, that's stunning. Wow. Nice. Crisp creases. Looking good with the beret. They have the if you know the British Army Fusiliers, they have the feathers in their beret. They're the same thing, which is very interesting.
The Indian Military Academy has, for the past 90 years, stood as a symbol.
Oh wow, look at that place as well. With a statue. Looks like almost like a mini theatre, like a mini half Colosseum theatre that you see in Rome. So cool.
Of heritage, valor, sacrifice, and bravery.
Whoa.
Innumerable heroic army officers carrying out immortal deeds for the country over the years have passed out from these very gates and these very buildings.
That's so cool.
The Academy has a rich legacy of producing some of the best and the toughest men to have safeguarded this country's land. These men who enter the Academy...
This logo, is this the Indian Army logo? With like two swords, a shield, and a torch in the middle. And then the writing at the bottom here on like a scroll.
Academy, as young boys, are molded into tough, hard as nails men over time. The body is put through barriers of pain, unbearable for a commoner to withstand. The mind is pushed to a limit far beyond imagination.
Nice.
The body may give up at one point, but the mental strength of these men keeps them going.
This is a cool little recruitment hype video, isn't it? I'm actually quite enjoying this. I'd like to see... I like it when the militaries do this type of stuff. Like, show the pride and the honor within the military whilst also showing bits of training and stuff like that. It gets people a bit more engaged.
It is not merely the physical and the mental toughness that the Academy instills into these men.
Whoa, that's an interesting shirt.
It is not merely the physical and the mental toughness that the Academy...
That's an interesting shirt. Almost looks like kind of like a rugby shirt, doesn't it? In a way. I like that design.
Academy instills into these men. One of the most crucial tasks of being an officer in the Indian Army is decision making.
Oh, is this officer training? This could be officer training rather than just regular training, which is vastly different. If you know, you know. Officer training is vastly difficult, more difficult and vastly different.
Therefore, these young men, when at IMA, are trained to socialize and mingle with people in a gentlemanly manner. Gentlemen cadets are also motivated to actively pursue various activities in the Academy.
Oh, that's cool. Music, computers, journalism, photography, arts and craft. That's sick. That is really cool.
Being part of various clubs. These men are the leaders of tomorrow. People look up to these men for inspiration. Therefore, the Indian Military Academy is always ready to produce men who in every aspect and every form are an asset to this country.
So this is officer training. It's really cool. If you know, you know. Officer training is a league of its own. An absolute league of its own. It says in the description, I will be duty-bound, honestly and faithfully to serve the regular army. Go wherever ordered by land, sea, or air. I observe and obey all commands, even to the peril of my life. Hashtag Indian Army. That is so interesting. Yeah, so with the Royal Marines, you do 32 weeks of regular training like you would as the infantry, but then, well, you do as a Royal Marines commando in the infantry. No other infantry does 32 weeks of training. But then the officers do that plus some. They do jungle warfare and a bunch of other stuff, and their training is insane to be an officer. And I think it should be that way, because if your training is absolutely insane as an officer, the lads who are like standard soldiers, the regular Royal Marines like I was, there's more respect there. Respect has to be earned. It's not just randomly given. You can't just do Bobby Basic training and demand that respect as an officer. You have to prove to the lads, look, this is what I'm capable of. And so this is what this must be right here, is some sort of separate academy specifically for officers alone to get through that training, to do a little bit more, and also develop their, liberal arts, their arts and crafts, their painting, music, learning that creativity, because in my belief, with the rise of AI and the way that AI works is basically just computer thoughts. And I've talked about this with dogfights in aircraft. The human creativity is always going to outweigh AI. Always. The AI will try its best to always mimic it. It'll take human creativity and rehash it and try and do its own thing, but it'll always be a copy. Human creativity can create new things, and that's why I think that there'll always be a place for it. So when you see stuff like this, where they're actually crafting them skills, honing that creativity, I believe that makes a massive, massive difference as a soldier. So, rant over. I'm going to leave a link down below to the Indian Army. Check out Chug. 10% off, link down below for the best drink vessel in the world. Free customization, free bag, sustainable materials, small business here in the UK. You're not going to get a better deal anywhere else. Also, like I said, at the end of this video, you're going to see a pop-up for a vlog. I'm pretty sure it's going to be around here somewhere. And it is me at the Bushcraft Show, going around, having some fun. I really want to make more vlogs on this channel, but unfortunately, YouTube doesn't like promoting anything that you don't do, that's outside of the usual stuff for you. So considering I do all military reaction videos, the moment I do a vlog, it just doesn't promote it as much. Now, it would honestly mean the world to me if you went and clicked that and give it some love. Anyway, other than that, I love you all. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.